Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Aquarius. So let's see what your current circumstances may be. We're going to look at the personality types that are in and around you, whatever this is going on in your life, how you feel about it, what can be done about it, and the love that this person possesses for you. We are going to do it as you and your soulmates. All right, so let's see what's going on for you and your soulmate. So this could be you or your person. Take it however it is resonating for you. Leave what doesn't. Of course, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle Tribe if you haven't already. All right, there is some truth here. You might be looking at the truth of whatever it is you're trying to heal here. You've seen something that in its true nature, you're looking at this in a serious way. This is an honest and powerful, determined way. Oh, this is maybe about healing a love connection. Now, this could be with somebody from your past, or this could be somebody new coming in for you. Let's just see here. You might just be healing when love comes in. Let's see. Oh, it's not far from now. You see your ships coming in. They are not far offshore here. And wow, look at you. You are enabling some boundaries with all of this. It looks like it may have been not too long ago that you realized your boundaries were being bended or bent by certain people in your life where you allowed them to bend your boundaries because of who they were to you. Sometimes with trauma as well, we'll bend our boundaries because we look at it as danger of disappointment. So let's just see. Oh, you have a calling here. You've been called to do something. These are lessons that have been learned. These lessons are closing out and changing events are coming. This is before something is almost complete. All right. Wow. Knight of Swords. Somebody might be coming in here a little aggressive, maybe wanting to fight for you, or maybe there was a fight when you had the last conversation. It may be travel. Oh, it is about love. That's for sure. A lot of love, too. This is some type of blessing, a new relationship coming in. And this person might be assertive or just seize the moment to travel to where you are. This is that cup of love, Aquarius, showing up as a new relationship with a lot of intimacy and emotional love and compassion. Ah, Five of Swords. There may be some things you disagree about. Maybe the first time you meet, you are arguing. And if this is somebody from your past, you might be arguing. What's on the bottom of the deck? Justice. Are you going to do the right thing? Are they doing the right thing? Maybe you're arguing some fact here. Let's crack the deck here. What does this have to do with? Wanting to build something new with you. Knight of Cups, and it is a romance. It is having to do with love. It is not family. It is about romance. So maybe you're already with somebody that you're building with, and somebody new is coming in for you. So if this is your soulmate coming in, the person you are with may not be your soulmate, Aquarius. So let's just see what kind of personality types you have, the good, the bad, and the ugly, when it comes to the people that you are dealing with. All right, you have a healer. Now, you may be the healer. You may have a healer in and around you, somebody that's skilled in how to heal the heart, how to have you feel like you belong, feel like you can be healed, that you're not broken, that you can persevere this, that you are no longer a victim, you are a survivor, and that you are going to heal whatever is needed in order to get you onto the next part of your path. Let's just see what else you have going on here. Ah, the betrayer. Okay, so it could have been you that betrayed this. It could have been your person. However, you may have been cunning and resourceful when it came to somebody that maybe stabbed you in the back. Maybe you ended up getting the last word. Maybe you outsmarted them at the very last minute. Shrewd. And it's not rude, but shrewd. It might have come across rude. I don't know. But in any case, there may be somebody in and around you that has betrayed you, or this person coming back to you. If it is somebody you know that wants this romance, they may have paid some karmic debt already and want to heal this with you. So let's just see. The victim. So you may have been the victim, but it's about learning about yourself, of what you were meant to learn in those moments that you were with this person. And in doing so, this is learning what you needed to do for yourself so it doesn't happen to you again by anyone else that resembles this type of person or that type of behavior. So let's just see. It says resilient, self-aware, and evolving or enduring. So you have definitely turned a corner and become a survivor if you are looking at it more as not so much the victim as per se now, because I say this because you're showing up as resilient. If you hadn't gone through what you went through and got betrayed in the first place, you wouldn't have learned the lessons about yourself that you needed to learn. Maybe your boundaries were bending for people that weren't supposed to bend those boundaries. It should have been, they should have respected you enough not to cross those boundaries. So, and get away with taking advantage of you, or whatever the case is. So it's important that you keep your boundaries. And I see that you had learned something. You have the Six of Wands, which is an honest discussion, or you're recognizing something here. But there was also, I thought, you've had a lot of disappointments. I thought there was something else here that kind of indicated that your boundaries needed to go up, or that you were bounding your boundaries in some way, shape, or form. Let's see about your people around you or your soulmate. Oh, they may be a mystic. Now, if you resonate more on this side than this side, flip it, switch it. You know what to do. I'm just reading the cards and getting the messages that come to me. In fact, I did a quiz on what areas I have for gifts, and it was very interesting because some people dominate in certain clairs, and it was weird. Mine were all out of 100, they were all 25% out of the 4 that they were testing on. And it was kind of interesting that it was knowing, seeing, hearing, and what was the other one? Knowing, hearing, seeing, oh, and feeling. So all 4 of those, I was 25% across the board for all 4. And I found that very interesting, that I was getting prompts and downloads and things to me from Spirit in 4 different types of ways. And I mean, I've also had taste as well, which is, oh geez, that one might be a little bit. And then there's also the touch as well, right? So then the other senses that we have. And geez, I'm trying to think of the one I'm looking to do. It's not past life. It's not that one. It's not. Hmm. I'm trying to think of. Oh, the smelling. I know this, and I can't seem to remember it right off cue here. So, anyways, I have other clairs as well, and maybe and it was weird because I swore I could smell popcorn, and it was on the TV and I could smell it. It was the weirdest thing. And we have the nurture. Okay. So, interesting enough, it looks like your person has either these things about themselves and these may be about you, or these are people in and around you. Let's see. Oh, the protector. You're both protect family members, protect the ones you love, and sheltering, protective, and watchful. And you are very aware, and so is your person by the looks of this. So let's just see what is going on here for the arguments. What is going on for that? Maybe they're trying to plead the case of this. Okay. So they may be waiting for some income to come in before they can come to you. Maybe you're waiting for some money. Maybe you're going to be the one that ends up running into them where they are. Let's just see. Oh, maybe you are transferring jobs. So you might be waiting for your last paycheck for you to be able to travel to wherever this person is going to be at. Let's just see here. Yeah, you're just waiting for the message that the paperwork's gone through, that all is still good, that you still have the job, or I don't know. And it might be maybe you're going back to a hometown or close by mom and dad or another situation here that has a really good paying job. I don't know. Let's just see about your person. This one wanted to come out. Oh, they may be doing an ending here to come towards you. So it makes me wonder if some of this aggression and that maybe arguments about somebody that they're in love with, they're having to leave behind. So with the Six of Wands there, usually there's no doubts here. Maybe it's an honest discussion. Maybe it's your person leaving somebody here, getting a truth about something. Wow. Okay. Your person is trusting that they have the right path that they're going down. This is in order to orchestrate this between you two soulmates. Ah, the blind spot. So they needed to have a look and see. They maybe trusted the wrong person here and they didn't see it coming. Maybe some type of karmic debt they're going to have to pay, or whatever it was that this person did to your person, they may end up having to pay karmic debts. So, so maybe you don't get the job. Show me something else. Okay. There may be some disclosure, a reason why it was declined, why you were not going to be going. Maybe this brings this person back to where you're supposed to be. So, interesting enough, maybe you were meant to go somewhere and that falls through, and your person ends up moving to where you are, and that's how you end up meeting. It's not weird. Sometimes things don't work out for a reason. Now, let's just see what you feel about this. All right. Being too much again, rejection, overexpression, and shame. So you may not want to tell everybody that you didn't end up getting the job or it didn't work out. Blaming the moon again, emotional projection, lunar excuses. You might say it had to do with something else that has no bearing on it. So let's see. Mercury did it. Yeah, miscommunication, cosmic excuses, retrograde blame. Well, we are in retrograde, so it wouldn't be too far off that the planets weren't aligning. So let's see about your person and how they feel about this ending and things. They may be declining not to come back together with this person. And then there was also maybe some reason why they're not going to do that when it comes to this. So maybe you decide that you're not going to take the job after all for your own reasons. Now, they're blocking, or they have been blocked, they've been cut off, disbelief, avoidance. So they're maybe leaving this other person behind. So wanting to block this person from their energy, or they are being blocked from this other person's energy. So let's just see here. Can't even, overwhelmed, shut down. So it looks like whatever this is, your person just is really having no motivation, maybe kind of depressed because of what's happened. There's been arguments, maybe it just doesn't stop, reaching that pinnacle part of their life where that's just like, I'm going to turn this on a dime because and it's funny because your person maybe is just so overdone with the arguments, manifesting sleep. So they're very fatigued. They're wishing the wishful thinking to sleep. They're just done with it. They're exhausted from the amount of energy that it takes to argue back. All right, enlightened for 4 hours, a spiritual high, reality check. So definitely maybe grabbing their stuff to go. You might be unpacking or whatever it is that you're doing. So things have a way of changing sometimes. So let's just see what the advice is here. Okay. The power of humor. And you're not finding it funny at all at this point, but you might later once you meet your person. Let's see. Show compassion. So maybe you're hoping that people will show you some compassion once you tell them that you didn't end up getting the job, or maybe you and your person were fighting for the job. I don't know. Who knows, right? I mean, you know your story, so. And be open to love. Isn't that funny? So you don't find it funny about the job, not taking the job or not getting the job. You're looking at wanting some type of compassion here, or you're going to show someone else some compassion. But you need to be open for love and to keep going. So don't give up just because you didn't get that job. Start looking at maybe something in and around where you are now. I mean, who knows? Maybe your person's coming in. Let's see about your person's advice. Realize how unique you are. So this person, I feel like with all these aggressive behavior and this fighting and arguments and things, they maybe had a lack of confidence here, or the person they were with was kind of making them feel less than. All right, step out of your comfort zone. And they are going to do that. They are either coming your way or they're staying where they are and you're going to end up going their way. Trust that you know the answer. So the answer will show up. Let's do one more with the one that was reversed on your side. It didn't, oh, it's going to come out crossing. Nourish your soul. So you may not realize it yet, or your person won't, until they're going to get out once they get there to nourish their soul. And that may be when you run into this person. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Allow yourself to move on. Interesting enough. So you both may be moving on from somebody else here. You may have had some good news, but then it turns to shit. So maybe you end up fighting with your person about going to another town for another job. Maybe that ends the job. I don't know. Maybe it ends the relationship. Whatever the case is, that's what's showing up. Let's have a look at the romance, how you feel about your soulmate when you do meet them. Silent knowing. No words are needed. All is known. So there is that claircognizance. Twin flame marriage. Our love transcends all boundaries. So this may have been every lifetime, and it doesn't necessarily mean marriage. I mean, if you don't want to be married, I mean, obviously it wouldn't be marriage. It would just be a long-term relationship. It's still like you're married anyway. You still have to let go of property and sell off things if you were together anyway. So, all right, forgiveness. I release resentment and judgment. All right. So there is some forgiveness that you need to reach here. Um, when it comes to this forgiveness, maybe you haven't given it yet because you haven't run into this person yet. All right, divine timing is at play. We will meet when we're ready. Spiritual awakening, so that forgiveness may come once your person is spiritually awakened. You may be needing to get to that point of awakening. In your awakening, where you reach that forgiveness stage, and energy balance. So you're going to have this person, my masculine and feminine energies harmonize. So we all have masculine and feminine energy we step into from in both sides of ourselves. So there's times where we step into our masculine side and then we step into our feminine side. And we all have that. Divinely guided. So this is going to come in as somebody is being called to come in for this, being guided in. You both, looks like you're both being guided. So I listen to the universe's messages. So let's see what the metaphor of this all is. Oh, come, come. Oh, come on. Don't want to give it up. Okay. So I've had this one before. It's the astronaut in space. It's kind of drifting consciousness or untethered existence, or I don't know, solitude, suspended between two worlds, whatever it means to you. Let's clarify a couple things first about what is going on here. All right, there is something to do with work, like I was picking up on with the Eight of Pentacles. This is something sudden that maybe you didn't end up getting the job or the position. Maybe you're ready to sell everything off to move or whatever. And you're going to focus on your pentacles once again with the financial independence. So even with this sudden reality that you didn't get the job, and it's not really going to affect too much because you may be able to find some financial independence, whether it's doing your own business, maybe it results in something better, right? So let's just see about the protection. Let's look at the protection. You're both very protective, maybe about your energy even. All right. Whatever was maybe in a relationship here, maybe dead and buried, or at least you thought maybe it was. There is some betrayal here. So you may have somebody in your energy that is the betrayer, and that may have to end that relationship with that person on your side. And if you resonated more on this side, then it would be your person. Now, you're meant to have equal give and take, that balance of having people share their kindness and knowledge and time and not have it cost anything. It should be unconditional love. And then walking away. So having to walk away to those that don't have that capability of respecting your boundaries first off, and then you're willing to protect yourself at all costs, and your person is too. So you're more than willing to walk away from the people that are disrupting your peace, really. Let's see here. Yes. So there is an offer going to be coming in. Now, this was an offer maybe for that other job. The decline is here, though. Yeah, there's other people that were trying to get the job as well. So maybe it was a big competition to do with it. Yeah, there was uncertainty, but it was revealed to you that it was a decline and why you were declining. Oh, we have something here. Oh, see, now the reason you're feeling the way you are feeling is because love is on the brain, first off. Maybe you're looking at partnering up with somebody, or maybe it was partnering up as a franchise. I don't know. But whatever the case was, you'd start doing a bunch of things that have this reality check for you. Well, it was just as well because of this, and it was just as well because of that. There's another offer that's going to come. Somebody is going to call you up. They're going to help you grow your money independently, even, or teach you something. Maybe it's a mentor, or maybe you're going to go back to school for something. You're getting money, or you've saved money, or you're getting an offer here. And it's not going to be far from now that this is going to come in for you. And by then, you should be recovering from any heartbreak that was here. All right. Allow yourself to move on. Yes, the wheel will turn in your favor. You are maybe manifesting your best life, which means taking the steps to get you there, even if it's just researching what your best life looks like. How are you going to sustain that lifestyle? How are you going to keep that lifestyle? What are you going to do to grow your money? Yada, yada, yada. Wow, look at you. You are in your element. You will have everything you're asking for. This is that abundance trail here. This is with the Empress. This is doors opening for love, your work. You're going to be in the lap of luxury. You're going to be in flow. You're going to be in the now. You're going to be supported. You're going to have a supportive lover. You're going to be in that pleasure zone where everything's going your way. It's like having the sun shining and opening all paths. All right. Divinely guided. All right. There's a truth when you see this person, when you see your person. The forgiveness may be from a past life situation. Maybe you're needing to forgive this person in here for whatever happened here. Yeah, somebody dumped out your cup, or you dumped out theirs because you caught them doing something. So this may be this past person that is a soulmate to you. Is it your soulmate of all lifetime? It might be. And forgiveness may be needed on your part. That could be your lesson that you needed to learn about forgiveness. Maybe this person deserves another shot. Maybe they learned their lesson. Now, usually if you go back to somebody, especially if it's a cheater, they are once a cheater, always a cheater. Well, I guess it depends how you look at it. Everybody deserves a second chance at some point, whether depending on how much they've done, right? So, yeah, and of course, I always like to give second chances, but usually, if that happens, the second that crosses the line for me again, that's it. That's done. I'm not going back to that. And I'll give them a chance. And even if it is just to hang themselves with their own rope, I mean, they're going to show who they really are, right? So let's just see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is somebody that you do trust. You feel there is some type of sanctuary here. Maybe it wasn't too bad of a thing that happened. Maybe they didn't cheat. Maybe they lied, got caught in a lie. Maybe they did something else. Whatever the case is, it's going to be your call about whether you want to forgive this person or not. And of course, it might be you just seeing the truth or the lesson about what happened here. So, I mean, don't go around giving too much forgiveness just to anyone. Even if you forgive somebody, doesn't mean you have to be with them. And especially if it's forgiveness here that you're meant to give somebody, doesn't mean that that's who's here. Okay. So it may be that you need to forgive here so you're not pulling that baggage into this new relationship. Okay. So let's have a look, see what the namesake is for Aquarius. Let's see what shows up. Hey, I'm getting prompted here for this one. Oh, kindness, having compassion, having that forgiveness, give and receive, doing a good deed. Woo. All right, and believe. So you both maybe are thinking about accepting what is, trusting your gut, changing your mind, whatever the case is. This person may have a K, a B, first, middle, or last, or all of the above. So however that shows up for you, we have channeling. So these are the messages, those downloads you might be getting, especially if it's your person or if this is you, the mystic side of yourself. Profound meaning, significant event, and heartfelt passion with the S. And the I, intentions. Set your intentions for your manifestations. Hold your vision, make an action plan, and reach those goals. Celebrate the little wins that you get. Helps you keep the confidence and to keep going. So, all right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, because I know you is. And we will see you next time. All right, later.